Ahí vienes y para darle show va a ser.
Well, all right, all right, all right. It has been one successful day. One successful day. Universal has pulled it off. They pulled it off seamlessly. They controlled the crowd level today perfectly. Only a few snafus today, but it was a beautiful park day. You can see we've got a lot of cloud cover right now. I think pretty much everybody is going to walk out of here with the same impression today. And that impression is going to be that Universal has pulled off the most successful theme park opening ever. This is just unbelievable, the customer service and everything that they have had here today. It's unbelievable. Unbelievable what they were able to pull off here. I mean, it's only like 6:30 right now, and there is hardly, or 7. It's only 7 o'clock, and there is hardly anyone here in the park right now. I think everybody pretty much got everything in that they wanted to get in today. I mean, it was a perfect day for me. I rode more rides here today than I have ridden in a while. So let me, I'm gonna plug this mic back in here real quick. Hey, let's go. So hold on here a second. Hopefully the sound is still here. But yes, it has. I mean, biggest takeaway for me today was I held my patience, and I'm actually going to have this in the video. I held my patience today. I did not jump straight over there. Hey, Lauren. Yeah, I'm actually drinking Coca-Cola right now out of my Epic Universe Freestyle Coke machine drink here. But yeah, I kept my patience. I did not jump over there and try to do Ministry of Magic first thing today. I actually did my live stream. We went live for about 2 hours. I finished that, and you can see that ride vehicle right there probably had three or four empty seats in it. So, I mean, it is just amazing the crowd level, how everybody is already pretty much taken off here this evening. I was debating on whether or not to go live again, and I was actually scared for Universal. Then I actually stopped and I talked to someone that I just met him over at Studios, and he was telling me that they actually they planned this pretty good. They kept it to 10,000 people today, so they're going to increase it tomorrow. So everybody will go out of the park happy. Everybody will go out of the park reporting good. Let's see there. Yeah, there were probably, you could have got 6 more people on Hiccup Swing Glider there. So there were 3 empty seats in there. I'm looking up here at the Dragon Racers. That looked like that was pretty full. I just did Monsters Unchained, a Frankenstein experiment again. It was only a 15-minute wait, and I took my time going through the queue. I probably turned it into 30 minutes, just taking my time going through the queue. Hiccup Swing Gliders right now is only a 5-minute wait, so you'll never see these park levels this low ever again. So they done a really good, really smart thing. They done a really smart thing by keeping the crowd levels down. So I don't know if you'll ever ever see this park with as few people in it as you are right now. I mean, you'll never see this again. But it was it's a beautiful day. Did not get crazy hot. It did get a little warm there in midday, but then we had some cloud cover come in. And it stayed relatively cool this whole evening. That's this is the dragon, the untrainable dragon that is in the show. And that is one hell of a show. That is a really good show. I enjoyed that show. So I've seen that show twice now. I've seen it real up close. You got a Viking over here telling big lies here.
6.5 days a week. You can take a half day on the 7th.
He's telling big lies.
Right? Yeah, but after about 3 years of that, we'll start you on actual blacksmith. We'll put you behind a hammer and teach you the basics. And we'll work your way up to weaponry.
That little boy don't know what to think of him. He does not know what to think of him. But, I mean, the crowd levels. Look at the crowd levels here. Hey, security Deb. Yeah, don't think you're going to get that lucky here. Look at it. Look at old boy here.
That over there and drop.
He's taking that little boy over there. Yeah, you're not going to get lucky, Deb. I'm sorry. I was fully expecting at least 20,000 people in here, 15 to 20,000 at least, and I think they kept it. I think they kept it to 10,000 people. Now, I watch a lot of YouTube. I watch a lot of YouTube videos, and I saw Rick's Flicks probably 10 times, 12 times. The Crystal Palace, saw her 5 or 6. Molly and Alan from the Mammoth Club, saw them probably at least 3 or 4 times, passed them in the park. And a lot of other people that didn't get to talk to him. The British, me and Gina call him Mac and Cheese. Forget what his real name is. Saw him today. I mean, it was a lot of vloggers here today, and saw them multiple times. You wouldn't see that. You wouldn't see the same people that many times over and over again. I mean, when I got on Fire Drill today, there was 4 of us on there, or 4 or 5 of us on that ride. And here I'm looking at empty ride vehicles right now. A lot of empty ride vehicles. So there is not a lot of people here. When I did the Untrainable Dragon show today, that was probably about a quarter or maybe a third of the people that I saw when me and Gina went to it a couple weeks ago. So there were more people here during the previews than they were. Now the wait time right now is 45 minutes for the meet and greet here. Looks like you got Hiccup and Toothless right now on the meet and greet. Hey, Leah. But yeah, it was a hell of a day. A hell of a day. I I went over to ride Ministry, and it was down. So that was about 1:30. So I just kind of hung out over there to see if it would open back up. And Le Cirque Arcane was going to start at 2:15 or 3. Yeah, it was something like that. 2:15. So I waited for that and went on ahead and got in that queue and got in that and did that show, which I think the Untrainable Dragon's a lot better. So we just kind of did that show, and I came out and I noticed that there were some people congregating down in front of the Ministry. So that is the perfect opportunity when the ride goes down, especially Ministry. Open up your app, go to that area, and just kind of wait it out a little bit. Don't get in a big rush. So when it did open up, which it opened up, I think it was right at 3 o'clock is when they started letting people form up in a queue line. It was 3 o'clock. At 3:55, I was walking out of the ride. And I don't know how long it was down, but I do know that it was a 300-minute wait at one point in time. And then when we were actually getting off of the ride vehicle, the family that was there with me, one of them spoke up and said it was already back up to 210 minutes that quickly. So yeah, that ride was eating up a lot of people today in the queue. Yeah, everybody was in the queue there. I mean, that queue was 5 hours this morning when I went over there. I think I passed Rick's, I think twice in there. So, I mean, that's there was a lot of people in that queue line. So, but everything else was 15 minutes, 20 minutes. I went over and did Super Nintendo. I went over there. Those rides were actually only about 15 minutes. I went back over and got Yoshi. I mean, I rode everything today. I mean, I absolutely rode everything today. So there's PC Dev. He's the only vlogger that I've actually seen in here in the last hour and a half or 2 hours probably. He's probably just getting here. But yeah, it's been amazing. But yeah, I would definitely put that in your wheelhouse to see if Ministry goes down. Just pull up the app, go over there, get you a butterbeer, kind of hang out. I think I sat there in a restaurant for a few minutes. Went back outside, sat down, went over to the, just kind of milled around and waited 45 minutes to do the show. And after I did the show, I was just like, okay, I'll come out. And that's when it had opened up. And lo and behold, 55 minutes later, I was finished and off the ride. So I mean, there is only, that one vehicle there only had 6 people on it, I believe. We're gonna wait for the next one to come through. I actually, when I rode Stardust today, it was a 15-minute wait, but the 15 minutes was just walking up there and getting on it. Hey, Terry. Ministry. Oh my gosh. I don't even know where to start. So there was four empty seats or 4 empty rows on the yellow, and I think 5 empty rows on the green there. So those ride vehicles were only about 10 or 12 people on each one of them. I don't even know where to start at with Ministry of Magic. Be ready for some bumpiness. I wasn't ready for it. Kind of got jerked. You got jerked around there a little bit, not much. Nothing that would be a deal breaker to ride it or anything. Just be prepared for it. The animatronics, I mean, their use of screens and their animatronics that they're using now is unbelievable. I don't know if those screens are 4K. They got to be either 4K or 8K on those screens. You can barely tell that those are actually screens now. They're so good. And with the mix of putting the large animatronics paired up in front of the screens makes it even more. I mean, there's only 3 people on that ride vehicle on the right. 3 people right now. I mean, I could sit here and I could ride 6 times, 7 times, 8 times. So at 9:30 tonight. Well, I don't know if I'm gonna make it to 9:30, Rick. Like I said, I was debating on whether or not this was what was going on here today. I mean, I was scared for Universal. Don't know why. I mean, I was scared for it because it kind of reminded me of the opening of the Hard Rock theme park in Myrtle Beach. I mean, you had the Eagles, you got a bunch of bands playing, and then after that opening weekend, the bands were gone and the crowd was gone. There was nobody there. I was fully expecting 15 to 20,000 people in this park today. Not 10,000. And majority of them were probably in the Ministry of Magic queue. So you're gonna walk back and see what the actual wait time for the queue is. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna make it. I'm not gonna make it to park close tonight. I've actually talked to a couple of team members and asked them if they were gonna have fireworks, and pretty much got a blank stare, and then was told, well, it is grand opening, but I don't know, I can't tell you. But I do have to get up at 4:30 in the morning and work tomorrow. And then I got up, I think I was up either about 3:45 this morning. So I'm going on high caffeine right now is what I'm running on. I am running on some high caffeine. It's been a long day. I don't even know. I don't even want to think about how many steps I've done today. I can tell you, Lee, I can tell you this. between Untrainable Dragon and this show over here, I think I like the Untrainable Dragon better. I think it's a better show. I didn't like being stuck in that room, standing up for so long, doing the pre-show type thing. Where Untrainable Dragon is when you go in, you sit down, and they do the show. Here they've got a pre-show where you're standing in a big circus tent, and then they move you from there. So you can see how many people are walking out of here right now. That must have been, that was the show that just emptied out here. Now, when you start talking about what is my favorite ride, that is going to be that's going to be a question there. I really enjoyed Ministry of Magic. But going over and I've done Monsters Unchained twice today, and I've really enjoyed that both times. The queue for Ministry of Magic is just unbelievable. It's on a different scale. I think this ride is on a different level. 150 minutes right now. So 2.5 hours. So 2.5 hours right now for Ministry of Magic, which is actually, that's a real good wait time. You know, that is probably one of these, I don't even know if, yeah, it's going to be a lot different when you've got 20,000 people in here or 25,000 people, because I did talk to somebody over at Studios, and they did tell me that they expected 25,000 people in each park this weekend. So if they get anywhere near that here, excuse me, if they get anywhere near that, that's going to be twice as many, 2.5 times as many people here today than there were here today. So, and the only rides that I know that went down was Mario Kart, the Mine Ride, Donkey Kong, and actually Ministry of Magic went down. Now, none of the rides in Celestial went down, and I'm sure that some of the other rides went down also. But both times that I rode Monsters Unchained, one of them was a 20-minute wait, and the other one was a 15-minute wait. And both the Donkey Kong, and which I did not hiccup. I like hiccups a lot better than Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong's too rough, which it's meant to be rough, I guess. I think they actually designed it to be a little on the rougher side. But I'm looking forward to coming back with Gina. I think it's a week or so, and then we'll be back We'll be staying at Helios one night and doing Terra Luna 2 nights, I believe. And we're coming to this park that one day. So looking forward to that. Yeah, I would actually plan on staying if I knew they were going to do, a show at 10 o'clock. I would probably stay for the show, for the fireworks. I just don't think they can do the fireworks every night. They're probably going to have to be really selective on what nights they do that. Lee, I did look at the Blue Dragon to see if I could get a reservation there for one, and it was I would have had to wait until 8:30 to eat. So I went back to Pizza Moon and ate at Pizza Moon. Had the meatballs there at Pizza Moon. They were all right. They're nowhere near as good of meatballs as they've got at Sal's. The meatballs were probably as good. The marinara sauce, no comparison on the marinara sauce. But there was no times available until you got to 8:30. Which is surprising, and I would almost bet you every restaurant that I went into today was probably only a quarter full. So the day that me and Gina ate in Mead Hall over in Isle of Burke, it was 100% occupied. Today, Pizza Moon was only about 25% occupied. So that tells you they controlled the crowd level here today to have a successful opening. They did not want bad publicity. I mean, they'll probably get some bad. They'll probably get some knocks because of the. They'll probably get some bad, from Ministry of Magic going down. But my high praise in doing that hack. So if you want to ride something, you see it go down, go ahead and pull that up, pull the app up, pull that ride up, go over to it, and just keep checking it. Keep checking it to see what's going on with it. I did spend some time in here earlier. Just kind of looking up at the roofs of the buildings. You can't see it over here. Saw a lot of people doing the makeup and today. A lot of people. Actually, there's more people in here right now than there was earlier. When I was back here, there was hardly anybody here. So they're starting to come back in to Dark Universe here as the sun's gone down. It's going to start getting dark. Yeah, I wasn't going to come back on, Ricky, actually. Yeah, I was not, I was probably just going to go home. And I ran into somebody. I actually just met him. 2 days ago when I did my last stream at Studios. I just met him while I was in Mel's Drive-In and talked to him a little bit in there. Did not realize he was an employee, and I talked to him here, saw him here. So all those ride vehicles were all full, and he was telling me that they controlled it today. They kept it capped out. They capped it. I think he thought it was 10,000 is what they capped it out at. And this is a big park for 10,000 people. A really big park for 10,000. Let's see if we get lucky back here through the Burning Tavern. I don't know if they turned the sound up on this or not. I don't remember this creaking like this as it is right now. I mean, you can really, really hear the windmill creaking. I just don't remember hearing it like that. I don't know, it must have been just right up on the speaker or something. Yeah, I wouldn't get home. If I stayed until 10 o'clock tonight, I probably would not get home until 11:30. Oh, I think that will help, bud. Good for you. That sounds like a good contract. I want to come over. Oh, here's one of the familiars here. So this is one of the vampire's familiars here.
It's not fully dark yet. It's not me. Especially keep relaxed. You do.
For the worst time to get relaxed, it's when the little ones come in, always in the bushes, always watching.
Ankle biters. The little ones, that's the little vampires. That's the little vampire. I want to come over here and get this actually like this with the burning blade sign with my other camera. That's a good shot there. It's a good shot. You come over and try to get that. I mean, with the werewolf today, when I rode the werewolf, Curse of the Werewolf, it was only 10 minutes. I mean, it was crazy today. I mean, so I rode everything here. I rode Carousel. I rode Yoshi. I went back over and got Yoshi. I did everything. I rode everything, went to both shows, ate at 2 restaurants, and had everything done. Did a live stream this morning for 2 hours. And rode Monsters Unchained twice. And actually just kind of hung out in the queue there a lot longer than what I probably should have. But I was done. I had everything in by 5:30. I mean, everything was there by 5:30. So they're burning the midnight oil tonight. It's oh, I saw Random Land from California today. I just get a kick out of watching him. He is built for speed. He's like a little Tigger or a big Tigger when he gets going. All right, so Monsters Unchained right now is a 10-minute wait. Yeah, there's not a lot of sound in here right now. I mean, there's not a lot of echo in here. Yeah, I was looking here at these chimneys. You can see it, and there's actually a goat on top of that roof there. There's the goat. And then if you look to the left, the chimney there, they have spikes up there to keep the vampires out. They have spikes on their chimneys in Dartmoor to keep the vampires out. This is the first time I've seen him out all day long. I've not seen the Invisible Man out. I've been back here twice or 3 times. This is the first time I've seen him out. Never did see Igor today. Let's see if they have anything interesting in these rocks here. Because they've got some skulls in some of them, which I think is pretty cool. Does a lot for the theming. I don't see anything in this one. Now, I don't know. Yeah, those candles are actually lit there above the restrooms, the toileting. And you got the Bride of Frankenstein and Frankenstein on it. But those candles are melted down and they're actually lit. I always try to look up. There's so much stuff that you'll miss if you're not looking up. Invisible man got that little boy over. So this is getting interesting in here now. It's you get to that hour where the lights are starting to come on. So what is this? The Virgo Master. Darkmoor Virgo Master. What is Virgo Master? Is that like a mayor? It's got to be like a mayor. Like that with the sign. I never did see Nate today. So that's the first time. That's the first time I've seen the temp tracker today. There's PC Dev again. So when I was over at, last time I was in Super Nintendo, there was no one in Super Nintendo. Mine, Donkey Kong was down, and actually Mario Kart was down. Now, I did not, Donkey Kong's a little too rough for me. It beat me up a little bit. Seemed to be all right, but it did beat me up. Now this barbecue smelled really. I walked in there and decided not to do that. I actually went in 3 different restaurants before I came back over here and went to Pizza Moon. I felt safe at Pizza Moon. That's the reason I went back. Now, I don't know how long I'll be going on the stream, so if it goes out on me, you know my phone died. I've got to get a better battery to charge with. One I've got's like 6 years old. It just doesn't seem to, it doesn't carry as much weight as it used to carry, I guess you could say. So there's Resort TV. They still going strong. So you're gonna have to. Well, we'll go up the portal. You gotta go up the portal. Don't expect me to climb any steps in here. There's too many steps in this park. I will tell you that. Be ready for some steps, because it seemed like it would take you up a set of steps just to add to the queue line or something. It was some things were a little funky out like that today. But we're gonna head up. But as far as this park goes today, I think this was a very successful opening, grand opening for Universal. I think they really shined today, I believe. I think they really shined. don't know yet. It's like right now, it's picking my voice up. If I'm talking, it doesn't seem like it has as many copyright issues as studios especially studios. It doesn't have as many copyright issues as studios does. Studios plays a lot of music that's copyrighted. Yeah, that was Tim Tracker. He was over there. Him and his wife Jen. But yeah, it doesn't seem like I've had an issue so far. Now I think it might be just because I've got these mics turned down so low that it's not picking up. It picks up my voice more so than it does the music in the background. Because when I just used the mics from the phone, I get copyrighted a lot. Here I don't get copyrighted as much when I'm using these mics, which has been a blessing. These guys are so cute.
Some guy
So Yoshi's Adventure was 5 minutes when I went on it earlier. Still yet 5 minutes. But yeah, I think that's a great thing. That's a great thing. I don't get copyrighted as much as I got to be real. Especially you're doing a video, you barely even hear it sometimes, and you get copyrighted from these I guess 80s or 70s music that you hear all the time in the parks. I mean, I get copyrighted a lot on those. I'm actually surprised they're still having the meet and greets right now, because they don't do meet and greets, I think, past 5 o'clock over at Islands and Adventure in Studios. So they're still doing the meet and greets here tonight. It'd be great if we could get the Donkey Kong in. I love the bananas back here. Now the Donkey Kong, it did have some interesting animatronics in it, which I kind of like that. I like the animatronics in it. And right now it's a 5-minute wait. It's just bouncy to me. That was my issue with it. It's just really bouncy. It's not a smooth coaster by no means. water. Got something on these rocks over here, trying to figure out what they are. Can't make them out what they are. I think that probably the best thing that they've done is how not just immersive, but how you feel like this is the only, here's the ride vehicle for this, but how they make you feel like this is the only thing that's here. I mean, you don't even think about anything being on the outside of these sections of the park. Hey, Billy. Oh, I'm fine. Yeah. That made it a perfect day for me. I mean, it absolutely made it a perfect day for this grand opening. I was expecting 15, 20,000 people, and there's probably 10 here today. Which made it really nice. Made it real nice. So I love the Coke machines. I usually don't do this. I usually just drink water all day long. But I got the I was going so hard there that I just kind of even forgot to drink any water, didn't really hydrate at all. I know drinking Coke ain't gonna do it for you, but I was really dragging. I was really dragging there for a while. So this is the last, oh, I saw the cast member, crew member, team members there. That's great. That's really good. I like that. I like that. All the team members getting their picture made with it. They taking him out. That's great. That's great. I mean, all the team members that I have talked to today have been really gracious. They've all had smiles on their faces. They've all been really cooperative with everything that I've seen. I mean, just Universal giving out the water this morning means a lot. It's probably hard to tell how many bottles of water they gave out this morning. All right, so if I go back that way, it puts me kind of too far back. I want to go over to Isle of Burke, but we're going to go up so we can actually cross over right here. And I understand this more now with Celestial Park here, what they were trying to accomplish here. I think they've done a really good job with it. Takes you out of the immersiveness of the land that you were just in. Kind of gives you a break for a minute, and then it lets you immerse yourself into the next land. So when you walk through here, you kind of calming down from that last land that you were in, like right here, from going in from Super Nintendo, coming into here. It kind of brings you down a little bit. Brings you down, gives you a different perspective, and then it puts you back in that immersiveness of that next land. All right, so let's head over. See, like right now, Lee, I was getting very little background there at all. Getting very little. There was the Potter collector. Specializes in Harry Potter. Got a few raindrops here. Got a few raindrops. Okay, so I just got my big camera out. I was seeing if y'all just try to get some photos as we walk through here for future thumbnails. Future thumbnails, if I'm back over here. We'll be back over here at least twice in the next month or so. And then after that, I don't know, we'll probably start dedicating more to studios and islands of adventure. And we'll branch off a little bit. We will be at Magic Kingdom tomorrow night for Friday Night Magic. Ah, Lorena Creole's here somewhere. Just had the notification pop up on the phone. Lorena's live, I believe. I gotta get more animated. I gotta get more animated. I just cannot. I can't. Leah, you didn't have to do that. You did not have to do that today, Leah. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. I saw Brandon from Mickey Views just went by me. It's amazing how they. I guess I do it a little bit, but not as much as they do. PC Dev was turning it on today. Random Land, I think is I cannot think of his name, but I just saw Brandon from Mickey Views talking about Hiccup swing gliders, and it's a family. I mean, it is. It's a great family coaster. It's a lot of fun. I mean, this was a lot of fun. I like this coaster. I would suggest, and I don't think I talked about it in the video that I shot today, but I would suggest that you actually sit in the back of the coaster if you can. And the reason being is because of the launch. And if you can, and if you really want to, I mean, depending on who you're riding with, your family member or not. But if you sit on the back left, that's where you will see Hiccup. He launches you, and then if you sit in the front of the coaster, That is actually where you'll see Toothless, and he launches. So that's the that's the great thing about that. So, but yeah, if you sit in the back left, you get hiccup, and if you sit on the very front, you'll actually get If you sit on the very back, you'll get hiccup, and you sit on the front right, you get Toothless. So fire drill was 10 minutes. I did do fire drill today, and I did get wet. But they do have big containers on the back of the boat that you can put your stuff in, and they're waterproofed. Jessica in the view, hello. How you doing this evening? What are you talking about, Billy? You ain't talking about me, Billy. You talking about me, Billy, not acknowledging you. I acknowledge you. I just wondered if you had a glass of wine in your hand, if you got to get up early in the morning. Oh, you talking about Leah didn't acknowledge you. I see how you are. But no, I just got a kick out. I got a kick out of Brandon. I mean, you have got to ride Hiccup swing gliders. It is a family coaster. It's a really good family coaster. You just cannot beat it, which he is correct. As far as a family coaster goes, I think Hiccups takes the day, and it's actually a fun coaster. I would say it's probably more in line, more in tune with Seven Dwarfs Mine Train at the Magic Kingdom. Now, I don't think it's as good as Seven Dwarfs Mine Train, but that's what it's like. I think, it might be as good. I mean, there's a lot of different elements here. Actually, I think it is better when I finally started riding some stuff. So wait time right now is 45 minutes. You got Toothless there. But yeah, it was a very successful day. I won't make everybody jealous. I rode Ministry of Magic in 1 hour. I got in the queue. It broke down. I waited around back there. I went and saw the show. Kind of took a little nap there up against the wall. Went in the restaurant, sat down for a little bit. They got in the queue right at 3 o'clock and was coming off of the ride at 3:55. Now this was actually fun because it was right here in this corner right here. I shot past that, and actually you can get the other boat. So there was a woman on the other boat that I got wet, soaked her down. Then she squirted back at me, so she got me back. But yeah, you can't. It's like right there. She shot all the way across over, and it went actually into that boat there. That's a fun little ride. I mean, it's not the most exciting, but it's fun. I know you guys talking about me. Hey, Ricky, now you don't have to worry about me. Worry about me on painting the house. You got to deal with Gina on painting the house now. If you ever come over to the house and do any painting for us, I'm the easygoing one. So they've got Victoria Frankenstein in the ride queue there when they bring Frankenstein out. They've had her covered up, I think, the last 2 weeks. So that animatronic, I don't think is working right now. I mean, that does scare me. There is a lot of animatronics there. There's an animatronic on the Ministry of Magic, Leah, that's, I swear it's as big as this dragon right here. It's not that big, but it's half as big as this dragon. It's a big rhinoceros with a big horn on it. That thing is huge. And it is big. It is huge. It's big. Okay. I'm gonna do a bun, Billy. It's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna pull it all up on top of my head and tie it in a bun. How about that? I'm just too. Yeah, you guys. That's funny. You're funny, Billy. All right. I can tell you, Billy, I can tell you this. This is probably the first thing that Gina's going to tell me when she sees me. You need a haircut. I know that's going to be the first thing she's going to tell me. I know it as more than I'm sitting here. You're gonna say, you need a haircut. All right, so I think we've had a very successful day here. So I had a lot of fun today, more fun than I probably deserved to have. So, but make sure you hit that like button, subscribe. We'll see you on the flip side. Stay frosty. And remember, Epic Universe is calling your name.